Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. As you remember from our last episode, we had a little retaliation mission where Advent was attacking a resistance base and we had to go in and clean up their retaliation troops. We went through that with no problem really. Didn't save as many as we had hoped, but still, 8 out of 13 is better than nothing. So we got a little bonus from that, saved some people, did a good deed, and we're feeling good. We also got Elena Dragonova promoted to the rank of sergeant, and we were able to buy our first squad size upgrade. Always a good thing. So now we're going to hop back outside. We've been given a new investigation for some supplies. And our supply drop for the month is just about ready to pop. So,
we have both lost and in turn caused great loss for others. I've shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
Well, there's kind of a little truth in what she says, but it's kind of creepy being compared to one of them. Alright, we'll go up and start scanning for these supplies, and the month will end before that's over.
Got an urgent communication coming
Here we go.
now, Commander.
So now we get to hear from movie voiceover guy again.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Why, thank you, movie voiceover guy. Oh, sorry about that. I had to cough for some reason. Alright. Here, at the end of every month, we kind of get an overview of what we've done in the month and what the Advent has done. As you can see here, Advent hasn't really been responsible for much of anything this month. Kind of makes sense since it's the very beginning of the game. As for us, we've stopped a retaliation strike, we completed one guerrilla op, completed one resistance op, we've investigated 3 rumors, and we've researched 5 technologies. So he's rather happy with what we've done so far. And we get our monthly income of 174 supplies, which is not automatically given to us, we actually have to go pick them up. But that's going to be a welcome bit of supplies there.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Alright, a new screen that we get every month is you kind of get a bit of a summary as to what the Chosen are up to. As we've only met one, we only have one screen, the other 2 are so far unknown to us. This one is planning on this month cracking down on the Resistance and lowering our income. That's not good. If we get a chance to stop that, we're going to have to. And this knowledge bar here gives us an idea of how far along they are in tracking us down and locating the Avenger and the Commander, because their ultimate goal is obviously to recapture the Commander. What's going to happen when they finally find us, I don't know. But it probably isn't going to be good. So, we want that bar to fill up as slowly as possible.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Alright, this is another familiar screen. Every month, Advent goes about doing various things. These are the dark events. There usually be more than just the 2, but for now, we have alien infiltrators, which will put more of those faceless guys we saw in the last mission among the population, and they'll show up on most missions for a month. Also, they're working on hunting us down, and there'll be a UFO that pops up and kind of flies around the map, kind of hunting down the Avenger. Now, we will be able to counter at least one of these through one of our guerrilla op missions. We can't do all of them though, so we usually just pick probably the worst one, the one that we really don't want to happen, and try to counter that one by completing the related mission. And as you can see down here, the next retaliation strike is estimated to happen in another 5 weeks. So like I mentioned in the last episode, they usually happen between a month and a half and 2 months between each one. So for this one, we have about 5 weeks before the next one pops up. There will be some events that can delay that or speed it up, and we'll see those when they pop up, if they do.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
Alright, and here we get to learn a little bit more about what we can do with the Resistance.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Alright, here's a new screen. Every month we'll get to see this screen, and we get new orders that we can kind of issue to give us various bonuses. And each of the factions have a different screen where we can apply these orders. We have one for the Reapers, one for the Skirmishers, and one for the Templars. Since we haven't met the Templars, and, well, we kind of met the Skirmishers, but we don't really have any sort of relationship with them yet, they're not available. And our influence with the Reapers is far too low for us to actually be able to issue anything through them. But we can issue one through the XCOM. Right now we only have 2 orders that we can pick between. We have Lightning Strike, which will give all of our units +3 mobility for the first 2 turns of any battle while the squad is concealed. Or we get Guardian Angels, which means any of our covert actions that we undertake, which we haven't done yet, don't worry if you don't know what those are, we won't be able to be ambushed. Since it might be a little while yet before we can actually do a covert action, I'm not too concerned with this one. And since we do begin concealed on most of our missions, this one seems like it's going to be of the most use for the moment. So we'll go ahead and drag that up there and apply that. And now for the next month, that will apply to all of our missions. Every month when the screen pops up, we're able to change out any orders that we want. And as we go through the game, new orders will become available. So while we only have 2 right now, eventually there will be more for us to pick from. So we'll go ahead and leave this screen right now. Is there nothing else for us to do?
We'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
Okay, this is the screen for the covert actions. Because this is our first month, we're kind of getting access to this for free. Usually we have to have access to the Resistance Ring facility in our ship. And then we can kind of do these as often as we want. But for now, we have a couple different choices. We haven't met the Templars yet, but there is a covert action to locate their faction. And with the Reapers, since we actually have met them and are dealing with them, we have 3 different options. We can choose to begin hunting down the Chosen Assassin, or we can find out where Pray Tell Mox is located and see about rescuing him. That's probably a good thing. Or we can try for a research breakthrough.
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Alright, so for locating the Templars requires 2 soldiers. We don't presently have anyone at the rank of sergeant or better except Elena, and she's tired from the last mission. So she's not able to actually go, so this is grayed out, and we're not actually able to do this covert action at this time. But as you can see, this whatever soldier we put in this slot will end up gaining a bonus of 1 mobility. This one will take 10 days and will reward us with a faction hero, presumably from the Templars. On top of that, whatever soldiers we send on these missions, they gain experience, so it's a safe way to level up lower level troops, as well as any soldiers. They kind of gain some extra cohesion with one another to strengthen their bonds, which is also a good thing. Let's see, the breakthrough research. We can get a breakthrough in power relay construction. It'll reduce the cost of power relays by 50%, and only takes 7 days. We're not really to the point where we're going to be building those yet, so this probably isn't our best option. This will require 1 soldier and 1 scientist, and our soldier will gain a bonus of 1 mobility upon completing it. Alright, we could go after looking up Praetel Mox. This will give us a mission to actually go rescue him. It only takes 6 days, require 2 soldiers, and one of the soldiers will get a bonus of 5 to his hacking ability. Or we can choose to hunt down the chosen assassin. Takes 2 soldiers. One has to be at least a sergeant, which again we can't do at this moment, but the sergeant will gain a bonus health. So at the moment it looks like we're either going after Praetel Mox or the breakthrough research. And as I said, the research isn't going to really be useful at this moment in time. So I think we're going to send 2 of our soldiers out to track down Praetel Mox. He was a pretty cool guy, and I think he's worth saving. So this soldier will get a bonus to hacking, so I think our best bet for that is going to be to send one of our specialists. Yeah, we'll go with Cleavage Gaming. Gotta give him some bonuses. That is my soldier after all. And then the other spot can be filled by anybody. So as you can see, we have a couple troops that are tired. We got one that's wounded, they can't go. So we'll go ahead and fill that slot with a rookie, just to get the rookie a little experience. Now, these 2 soldiers will not be able to be used for the duration of the mission, obviously. They're going to be out God knows where, doing whatever it is that they do. So we'll send them out, and in 6 days they'll be back, and we'll hear how things went. This is the main way to gain influence with the various factions. So, as we see here, the Reapers we have low influence with right now. This will hopefully boost it up a little bit. So, we'll confirm that action. And we'll go ahead and send them out.
Is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Alright, there is our monthly supply reward. We're going to ignore that for the moment, and we'll try and finish off this one here. See if we can get this done.
New discoveries, Commander.
Alright, finished our research into Resistance communications, so now we can contact some other areas. And we also have access to the Resistance communication facilities. We'll need to build 1 or 2 more of those later on. So, let's see. Resistance radio will boost the income we get from areas that we've already contacted. That'll only take us 6 days. Magnetic weapons will take 19. Trooper Autopsy 3, Sectoid 3, Priest 5, 7, 14, 9. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the Trooper Autopsy first.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Yep, I love those cutscenes. Alright, so, got our research going. Head back outside.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Alright, thank you Central, and thank you movie voiceover guy. Alright, now that we have resistance communications researched, we can actually go ahead and make contact with other areas. We can do West Africa or East Africa right now. Since the black site is in East Africa, that's probably going to be our first choice.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. Despite a thorough
And the Trooper Autopsy is done.
To discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
Alright, we now have a new item we're able to build in the engineering area. It's a battle scanner. And it's something that our troopers would be able to throw like a grenade. And when it's out, it kind of acts like a little scanning device and reveals the part of the map where it's thrown to. And anybody that's in stealth or disguised, like the Faceless, end up getting revealed. So it's a somewhat useful item. Okay, next, let's see. Sectoid Autopsy in 3 days. That's not too pressing. We'll go with the Resistance Radio next.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander.
Yeah, when I
notify you as soon as the report is available.
Thank you, Tiggy. Yeah, when I reach a new area, I usually like to go ahead and build a radio relay as soon as I can too, just to boost the income in that area. So we'll finish off these supplies.
Seem to work well together, Commander.
Here we go. Our covert action is done. As you can see over here, our rookie gained some experience and increased his relationship with Cleavage Gaming. And Cleavage Gaming gained some experience and increased his cohesion with the rookie, as well as had his hacking skill increased by 5. And we gained 25 intel out of the deal as well. Not to mention, we unlocked a mission to go ahead and rescue Pray Tell Mox.
The resistance factions have helped to locate our captive soldier.
Alright, we now have information on where Pray Tell Mox is located.
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier being held captive by the Chosen. We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we
Shut
get to
up,
fight
Central.
back.
My God, you like to
We have
talk.
to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Okay, as he's just explained, some missions will have special modifiers and conditions, which will be mentioned in a sitrep before each mission. So, for this one, our objective is to go and rescue Pray Tell Mox. As a reward, we will get Pray Tell Mox as a soldier. And the brand new sitrep says all soldiers on this mission will gain a single charge of the Conceal ability, which is the Ranger ability where after you've been revealed, you can, once per mission, go back into concealment. So it sounds like this is going to be a mission where we have to sneak around and be stealthy. So we're going to go ahead and do this because Mox was an awesome guy and he deserves to be rescued as soon as possible.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Okay, so mission where we gotta be stealthy. Unfortunately, Elena is still tired, so while we can send her, it's probably not going to be a good idea. It's going to be an easy mission, so we don't really need to. Wait a minute. He's ready to be promoted. I'll have to look at him real quick. Alright, he gets promoted into a sharpshooter. Awesome. Although, not something we need on this mission, I don't think. So, back into the soldier pool you go. Okay, I think for stealthy we're going to want our rangers. So, we'll select a couple rangers. 2 of them. And since we're going to be breaking somebody out of jail, basically, I think this is probably going to be useful to have a specialist along with this. Probably going to have to hack into something, a computer or a doorway or something. So the increased hacking skill on Cleavage Gaming is probably going to be rather important. So that's our squad. Only 3 people this time. So we can't take advantage of our increased squad size, at least on this mission. And we'll go ahead and launch the mission.
Deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
And in we go. Come on, Central, give us some useless information.
Thanks to our friends in the Resistance, we have a fix on the soldier that was taken captive during our previous operation. It sounds like they're being held in a high-security Advent facility, and our best chance at reaching them will be to go in as quietly as possible. If we're discovered, things are going to get ugly real fast.
Alright, looks like a desert facility.
The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
Alright, we can't really see much over here, but from the looks of it, he is inside of a building in a prison cell. And we need to get over there without being seen or heard. So, I think our best bet is probably going to be to stick to the edge of the map until we can get closer. And at least locate a doorway or something. He looks like he's closer to this edge of the map, so I think we're going to try and go around this side. So, we'll go ahead and run on down here.
Bin schon dabei.
Trying to stay as far away from the base as we can until we have to get close. Nobody spotted, that's a good thing.
Got it. Moving.
Alright, one thing you'll notice there on the left, or the right side of the screen, sorry, is the security level counter.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Thank you, Central. In the time I've played this DLC, I have not seen this counter on any other mission. I don't know if it's something specific to this mission, or if it's just kind of uncommon. Basically, what this is going to do is right now the enemy is at ease, as it says. Security level's at like its lowest level. So they're not really aware of us being around. They're not looking for us or anything. If we kill anybody or get spotted, that's likely to rise, and their alert status will start going up. So we want to try and prevent that if we can.
Recibido. Por aquí tengo a unos enemigos en grupo.
Well, there's a trooper over here. Looks like he's patrolling the outside of the wall.
Location confirmed. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Alright, and there's another one right over here, patrolling the inside of the wall.
Alles klar.
So, we haven't been detected yet. That's a good thing. But he's walking in our direction. Okay, he moved out of sight. So, let's see. It looks like we're going to be moving up here and then around the corner and further on down to get to here. It looks like there's probably a door right there that'll give us a way inside. Alright, well, we'll be careful on our move up. There's no turn counter, so there's really no reason for us to rush.
Stepping off.
So we'll be nice and careful, make sure we don't get too close.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure.
Awesome, there's a turret as well.
Or remotely triggered.
Aquí voy.
Oh, we still haven't been spotted. Everybody's still in stealth and in cover. Oh shit! Okay, well, that was unexpected. Luckily, it appears that they're rather not paying attention. So I could potentially get around here without being seen. How that's possible, I don't know. You would think being, 15 feet away, he would easily see me jumping over this rock, but whatever, I'm not going to question it.
Confirmed.
Alright, he didn't get spotted. I think I'll run up here and behind this tower.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And nothing in line of sight up here. So. Well, this ranger will be able to get up here. Looks like he's going to be heading back down this way. So we should be alright to run over here.
Voy.
Man, that has got to be the most unattentive guard I have ever seen in my life. Alright, he can't make it over here behind this wall, but we can get him over here behind this cactus. So I think that's where we're going to put him.
Wird gemacht.
Come on, Advent, it's the middle of the day. It's not like it's dark out. How the hell did that guy not see us? Alright, well, he's out of line of sight anyway. So we'll move on up here and have a better look around. Okay, it looks like there is indeed a door right here. And Pray Tell Mox is just inside the door.
Time to motor.
So it looks like we're getting ready to head on inside.
Ubicación confirmada.
And the guard is coming back this way. And we still got that turret there to worry about. But it doesn't look like it's got that great a range on its sight. So, he's inside of a cell. Looks like we're going to have to open a door. So, looks like we're going to be sending our hacker in there. And we'll leave our 2 rangers out here and put them on Overwatch just in case we spot anything. So we'll get this guy up here in full cover and Overwatch. And he can't quite make it that far, so we'll put him here and Overwatch him as well. And we'll see about making it inside with our specialist. No sign of anything yet. Don't know if there's anybody inside or not, so I'm not comfortable putting him here right next to the door. We'll put him here on the other side of this console. Alright, doesn't appear to be anyone else inside, so we should be alright to open that door up. No sign of that trooper. Hopefully he hopped over and just walking back down this way again. So what do we do? Yeah, we'll move up here into full cover and Overwatch the Ranger. And we'll move this one up here as well and Overwatch him. Now, thanks to the drone that the specialist uses, he can hack the door from range. So we'll go ahead and do that. This will at least keep him in cover. Alright, so can't remember if I've shown you the hacking screen before, but this is what it looks like. Alright, our mission objective is to unlock the door, and we have a 100% chance. Usually, all mission objectives do have a 100% chance, so you're pretty much guaranteed to always be able to complete your mission. And there's always 2 extra options here. See, we got a 62% chance to bypass the door lock, which will allow us to open it up without triggering security protocols. That would be awesome. And we have a 66% chance to reduce the research time on our current research by 50%. While that would be nice, it's not as nice as being able to get through this without alerting security. So we're going to go ahead and try for that and pray that we manage to get it. Of course not. Just fall a little short. But the door is unlocked.
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
And security has been alerted to our presence. Now it looks like Pray Tell Mox is unconscious in there, so we're going to have to carry him. But we got this turret right outside that can shoot in. Fortunately, there is an explosive right next to the turret. So I do believe we're going to shoot that and hopefully take out the turret. As you can see, when we were revealed, our security level went up to 3. So the enemy is now on guard. They're aware something's going on. And this will probably raise it even more. Alright, we shredded the armor on the turret and still did enough damage to take it out.
The compound has reached maximum alert status. They put out a distress signal and we're already picking up multiple inbound transports.
And where the hell did that flare go? Anyway, as you just saw, a red flare appeared over here somewhere. I don't know where it went. But that's where some Advent troops are going to be landing here on the next turn. So they're going to be coming down, and we're going to need to get ready to ambush them. So we're going to move our other ranger up here. Make sure they're both in cover. And awesome. Moved right in range of the trooper.
En guardia.
18% chance to hit him. That's not going to happen. So we overwatch the two rangers. And we're going to move our specialist in here to pick up Pray Tell Mox.
We have the package and we're moving to deliver.
Unfortunately, we have to carry him, so our specialist is not actually going to be able to fight. Let's see here. Our extraction point is over here on the other side of the building. It doesn't look like there's a door. Well, there's a door here, but I'm going to want to keep him next to our other troops. I think our best defensive option is probably going to be to go here. And no one over there should be able to shoot in at us. And here come the reinforcements. Looks like a priest and a stun lancer. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. But my rangers are in Overwatch, so we might be able to take one out. Well, we hit the priest twice. Looks like that, of course it didn't kill him. Put him into stasis.
They're moving to flank me!
And the trooper's taking position up on top of the tower. But thank God he's got shitty aim. And another flare, so more reinforcements. Oh, good, we did kill that priest after all. Okay, so we gotta try and make our way over here now. Well, Pray Tell Mox is our mission objective, so we really want to run his ass over here as fast as we can.
Good to go.
So we'll go ahead and do a full move, get him around the corner here and hide behind this pillar, and he should be safe. As long as there's no turrets back here. This ranger can actually get over here behind good cover again, so we'll move him back. He has no shot on anybody, so we'll put him into Overwatch. And this ranger cannot get anywhere good over here. So it looks like we're going to have to move just over here into full cover again. And likewise, he has no line of sight on anyone either. So it's Overwatch for him as well. And here come more reinforcements. What do we get now? Looks like a pair of standard troopers. And Overwatch time. There's one trooper down. And the other one manages to run up without triggering Overwatch. Fire on the one in the tower, and we take him down. But that leaves the stun lancer up. This could go bad. He hit our ranger and disoriented him. I hate stun lancers, I really, really do. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this ranger has an absolutely terrible shot. And he's disoriented, so he has really shitty movement right now, too. Awesome. Not good options. Can't strike back in melee because he's disoriented. I guess we're gonna have to take a shot. If we're lucky, we'll kill him outright. But of course, we miss.
Es bewegt sich noch. Brauche Munition.
Well, if I run over here, I could get a nice flanking shot on him and still be behind full cover. So I think that's what I'm going to do. 100% chance to hit. If I'm lucky, I'll crit him and take him low. Of course not.
Me quedo sin munición.
Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna have to put Pretel Mox down.
Here we go.
Come back and pick you up in a second. Fortunately, that used up one of his actions. Well, that's rather fortunate. We can throw a grenade, and it won't destroy our much needed cover, and it should take the stun lancer out. And it won't hit any of our guys.
Throw a grenade!
Wait a minute, I think it did destroy my cover on the one guy. Oh, that's not good. Another stun lancer and an officer. Son of a bitch, this mission has just turned really bad.
Advent-Einheiten gesichtet.
Oh, I hope this trooper has horrible aim. I really do. Don't kill my guy. Motherfucker. Alright, we need to get the hell out of here, like, now.
Up and over.
Staying here and fighting is just stupid. Alright, we got Mox, and we'll run down here. Behind full cover.
Go, go!
Next turn we'll be able to extract Mox. And let's see here. Well, if we go around the corner here, we can get into full cover with this guy. I think that's what I'm going to do. More reinforcements. Two more troopers. At least they're way the hell back there. They don't really count anymore. And the officer and the lancer don't really matter either. This trooper's the only one we really got to deal with now. Son of a bitch, he went into Overwatch. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Mox out of here. You better appreciate the fact that someone died saving his ass.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Alright, Cleavage Gaming is out of here with Mox. Just our ranger left. And of course, our ranger just can't quite make it in range. And he's probably going to trigger Overwatch as well. So let's pray for some good luck here and run down here behind full cover. There's the Overwatch. And he gets hit. Sorry, she gets hit. For 3 damage. Well, here he comes. Back into Overwatch again. Motherfucker. Stun Lancer. Oh, he's far away. And he misses.
No puedo moverme.
I don't know what the hell he's yelling about. Alright, this is... I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. But we're going to go ahead and conceal our guy.
No he estado aquí.
He's out of range to be detected, so hopefully he won't trigger Overwatch. Then we'll move him down here. And evac him. Her, sorry.
Me piro.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Our operative is safe and secure, but we paid a heavy price to pull this off, Commander.
I cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need. It would dishonor us both to deny your success.
Alright, well, we only killed 5 of them. And we had 1 soldier wounded and 1 killed, but we did save Mox. So, mission success. Sort of. Yeah, Mox better appreciate this.
That all of us could share in the Elder's love. Yet, by releasing detainees...
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
Alright, our 1 ranger got promoted. So, Blade Master again. And Cleavage Gaming, our specialist, was promoted. Got 2 choices here. You get Medical Protocol, which allows our drone Gremlin to perform a remote healing action. So they can heal and stabilize our wounded and kind of disoriented troops. And if our specialist is equipped with a medkit, it gives us an extra charge, so we can do it more than once. Or we can pick Combat Protocol, which allows our drone to fly over and do some automatic damage to a unit. Sometimes useful, and it does increased damage to any mechanical enemies. But I usually use my specialist as medics and hackers, so I'm going to go ahead and go with Medical Protocol on this one. As I've said before, while promoting troops, we can always go back and buy the ones that I don't pick later with AP. And our second dead soldier, we'll go ahead and memorialize her with a nice poster. Very appropriate. Nice heroic pose there. So we'll take her picture. That's all we can really do.
Propaganda never looked so pretty.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
And you better not. We lost someone saving your ass. Alright, there's Pray Tell Mox. He's been rescued and has joined our roster. So, while we lose 1 soldier, we gain another. For some reason, Volk's voice isn't coming through there. Okay, so as you can see down here, we're being told we need to build the resistance ring to begin doing covert actions. But we don't really have any space for that right now. We will in 2 days. But that is something we will do
I did my best to
at another
get the
time.
recruits ready for what they're going up against, but having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
Thank you for that, Central. Alright, mission complete. I think we're going to go ahead and end this video here. If you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to be informed of whenever I release new content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I shall see you all in the next video. Until then, you all have a wonderful day.